The next thing that we learned in the third quarter were unit conversions. That's where we're going back and forth between different units of measurement. So first off, these are our customary or standard units. This is what we use in the USA. 1 foot is 12 inches. 1 yard is 36 inches. 1 yard is 3 feet. 1 mile is 5,280 feet. 1 mile is 1,000. I gotta do this math in my head. 32. Oh, Andrew. 5,280 divided by 3. 1,760. It's too early for my brain to work. 1 pound is 16 ounces. 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. 1 cup is 8 fluid ounces. Remember, there's ounces for weight and fluid ounces for capacity, which is volume. 1 pint is 4 cups. Let me double check that. Oh, I was wrong. Sorry about that. 1 pint is 2 cups. 1 quart is 2 pints. 1 quart is 4 cups. There we go. And then 1 gallon is 4 quarts. So when we want to do a conversion, remember we need to set up proportions. We need to set up equivalent fractions. First, we need to set up our word ratio. To help us remember what types of things we're trying to convert. The word ratio here is going to be miles and yards because those are the units I'm working with. So let's put miles on top and yards on the bottom. We need to keep these same units on top and on bottom the whole way through. Now we need to plug in our numbers for what we know from the conversion chart. I need to plug in what I know from my conversion chart. So if I come over here, I see that 1 mile is 1,760 yards. Again, the mile number has to go on top, the yards number has to go on bottom. And then our last blank, that's what we're trying to solve for. We're trying to solve for 2 miles is how many yards. We don't know how many yards, that's going to be our variable. So now what we need to do is we need to butterfly multiply. I need to take 1,760 times 2, which is 3,520. And I set that equal to the other side. 1 times x, which is x. There's no other work for us to do here. That's our answer. So 2 miles is equal to 3,520 yards. And that's it. Moving on to our next set of measurement. This is the metric system. That's what they use in the rest of the world. So again, we've got length. 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. 1 meter is 100 centimeters. And 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters. Those numbers are a lot easier to remember. Mass, that's the same thing as weight. How heavy something is. 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams, and 1 gram is 1,000 milligrams. And then capacity, again, that's the same thing as volume. 1 liter is 1,000 milliliters. Just like before, we need to set up a proportion to help us figure out if we have 340 milliliters, how many liters is that? So remember, you want to start off with a word ratio. Plug in what you know from your conversion chart. And set that equal to what you're trying to solve for. Try plugging these numbers in on your own. Pause the video. When you're done, play it and see if it matches up with what I did. All right, when you set it up and solve, you should get that 340 milliliters is equal to 0.34 liters. Make sure you cross multiply and solve for your missing variable. All right, the next one is where we go back and forth. We go between systems. Between systems. So now we're going to go back and forth between customary, our standard units, what we use in America, and then metric units, what they use in the rest of the world. Okay, so now when we're going through, we see little squiggle equal signs instead of your regular equal signs. That's because these are approximations. It's not exact. So 1 inch is approximately 2.54 centimeters. 1 foot is approximately 0.305 meters. 1 yard is approximately 0.914 meters. 1 mile is approximately 1.61 kilometers. 1 ounce is approximately 28.4 grams. 1 pound is approximately 0.454 kilograms. 1 fluid ounce is approximately 29.6 milliliters. 1 quart is approximately 0.946 liters. And 1 gallon is approximately 3.79 liters. That's a lot of very ugly numbers to remember. If we would have taken the SOL, they would have given you those numbers. Now I want you to try this whole thing on your own. Remember what you need to have for each of those fractions, set it up, solve it, and then once you've got your answer, play the video and check back with me to make sure you're on the right track. When you get this all solved out, you should see that 11.27 kilometers is equal to 7 miles. As always, if you guys have questions on this, please let us know. We always love hearing from you guys. Send us an email. Otherwise, go ahead and go on to the activity for today. And don't forget to do Alex.